Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back for another episode of Julie's Forgiveness Corner. I'm Julie, and in today's lesson, we are going to continue to learn about inherent worth. Before we begin today's story, let's review what we talked about last time. In our last lesson, you learned that a person is a person no matter what. What does that mean? It means that a person has deep inherent worth, no matter who they are, what they look like, where they come from, or what group they are a part of. Here are a few examples. As you look around your room, you will notice that we all own different things. I own glasses and a blue shirt. I'm sure that some of you have different colored shirts on. But no matter what color our shirt is, we still have inherent worth. As you look around the room, you might notice that we look different. Some people have different colored eyes than us. Some people have longer or shorter hair than us. But remember, no matter what we look like, even if we look silly, we still have inherent worth. People come from different places. They have different values. Maybe they have different physical abilities. But no matter what, a person is a person, and all of us have inherent worth. Okay, now it's time to begin today's story. For this lesson, I will be telling you an abbreviated version of the Walt Disney classic, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Once upon a time, there was a princess named Snow White. When Snow White was a little girl, her mother passed away, and her father remarried. The new queen was Snow White's new stepmother. And when Snow White's father passed away unexpectedly, her stepmother became ruler of all the kingdom. She was a wicked stepmother, and she did not like Snow White. The stepmother had a magic mirror that she talked to, and every day that magic mirror told the stepmother that she was the fairest maiden of them all. Until one day, the magic mirror responded to the queen by telling her she was no longer the fairest of them all. There was another. Snow White. The queen was furious to hear that she was no longer the most beautiful in the land. And so one day she hired a huntsman from the village to come into the castle and take Snow White away. The huntsman was supposed to take Snow White into the woods and kill her. But once the huntsman got to the woods with Snow White, he decided that he could not go through with it. He apologized to Snow White and told her to run far away from the castle so that she would stay safe. Snow White ran through the scary, dark forest until she came to a clearing with a small cottage. She entered the cottage to find 7 little chairs lined up at a long table, and she walked upstairs to find 7 little beds all in a row. Snow White assumed it was an orphanage, but she was too tired to think too hard about it, and she fell asleep on 3 of the small beds. Later that day, 7 dwarves returned to their cottage in the clearing in the woods. They found that their door had been opened. The 7 dwarves snuck quietly inside to confront the intruder. As they crept upstairs, they found a beautiful young woman asleep on their beds. Sensing their presence, Snow White woke up. She looked around at the 7 faces, smiled, and introduced herself as Snow White. The 7 dwarfs relaxed and also smiled and introduced themselves. Their names went along with all of their different personalities: Bashful, Doc, Dopey, Grumpy, Happy, Sleepy, and Sneezy. They welcomed Snow White to stay with them and found that she was a wonderful cook and cared for their home. While she stayed home, the 7 dwarves would return to work every day in the mines where they looked for gems and precious stones. Meanwhile, back at the castle, the wicked stepmother asks her mirror, "Who is the fairest of them all?" The magic mirror responds, "Snow White is still the fairest of them all." And the wicked stepmother realizes that Snow White is still alive. She decides that she must do something about it. And that is where we are going to end the story for today. But don't worry, we will finish the story in our next lesson.